Welcome to Indian astrology software Astrosuite. Once you have logged into your account, you can see the greetings with your name on top. The settings icon on the top right takes you to My Preferences, which is the settings for all the products. Clicking on the next icon brings down a drop-down list of all the other options available in the software. Let us move to the profile settings, which is this button on the top right corner of your screen. The first option on the menu is the option to upgrade your subscription. The basic plan gives you access to horoscope calculations and summary report of marriage matching. The silver plan features basic and detailed marriage matching report, star clock, and astro tool. Gold plan gives you access to more features with horoscope predictions, gem finder, digital, and yearly prediction. The best plan is the Platinum plan with full access to all the products, remedies, and Panjabakshi. You can choose your suitable plan on a monthly or yearly basis. Yearly plan gives you a better rate compared to monthly plan. Moving on to Manage Profile. This page gives you the options to set your profile details. You can add your company name and address. This will be displayed at the bottom of all the reports. You can also set the default language for your report here. The clock is set to 24-hour type by default. You can change it to 12-hour type. The AM and PM option will become visible in the data entry form when you set the 12-hour clock type. You can also select to show the parent's name field in the life sign data entry form. The next option helps you choose whether you want black and white report or a color report. You can also set it to ask you each time you create a PDF. Click on Submit to save your preferences. You can also see the Change Password option here. You will need to know your current password to make use of this option. The Manage Orders screen gives you details about your orders and payments. You can see the order ID, purchase date, and other such details on this screen. Product settings help set your astrological preferences for all products. Here, you can set the preference for 10 languages. English is the default language. You can also set preferences in Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Marathi, Odia, Sinhala, and Gujarati. You can select the Ayanamsha and chart styles here. Depending on the Dasha system you prefer, select the 360 or 365.25 system. Also, you can select the sunrise method. As you scroll down, you can see additional settings for life sign. This option lets you see the position of Guligan in the chart, which is the traditional Kerala calculation system. If you need it, you can click the tick button. The next option lets you choose the Paryanta Dasha period. Here, you can choose to get the Paryanta Dasha calculations from the present date to n number of years according to your preference. Only Paryanta Dasha calculations are available. In the Guligadi group calculation, the ascendant period at period end is selected by default. You can make the changes suitably. You can change the period set for checking favorable periods for marriage here. Set the Bhavabala method as per your liking. The default selection for Bhava type is set to equal method. As mentioned, this selection will reflect in the star clock and Astro Tools settings. Let's look at the additional settings for soulmate. Depending on your customer's preference, select the compatibility logic for soulmate. You can choose from the Kerala system, Tamil Nadu system, and Gunamilan system. For the Tamil Nadu system, an additional option to select or deselect strict Yoni Porutham check has been added. You can choose to check Papasamyam in different weightage. Also, if you are considering Ketu in Papasamya, tick the box. You can select Kuja or Manglik check. If you want to check for Kuja dosha, strictly keep the box ticked. You can choose to include the Navamsha chart in the summary of the report or in the detailed report. You can choose to include or exclude Dasha Sandhi in your calculations. You can also set the limit for it in the custom selection. Under Additional Settings for Star Clock and Astro Tools, you can select the Baba type. This selection will reflect in life sign also. The next option sets your Astro Day configuration. You can set it by sunrise or by midnight. Selecting Rahu Kala, Guliga Kala and Yamakantaka Kala will show muhurtas in these periods too. As a general practice, only Guliga Kala and Yamakantaka Kala are selected. For checking muhurtas, Star, Tithi, Karana, Nitya Yoga and Sandhya are checked by default. Once you have set your preferences, please click on Save Settings. Clicking on the Reset to Default button will clear the preferences you have set in the language you chose earlier. Resetting factory settings will change the preference in all the languages. When you move from one language to another, it will ask you to save the preferences you have selected till now. Once you have set your preferences, please click on Save Settings. Clicking on the Reset to Default button will clear the preferences you have set in the language you chose earlier. Resetting factory settings will change the preference in all the languages. When you move from one language to another, it will ask you to save the preferences you have selected till now. We suggest you save your preferences. You can easily access the product settings from the settings icon on the top right corner. It's the same as the product settings discussed now. Report Type Creator helps you customize reports according to specific needs. You can choose to add or delete sections depending on your need. If you click on the arrows, it will show you the sections that can be added in the report. You can choose to add entire sections or some portions of the section in the report. To avoid a section, you can deselect the portion from the list. You can save the report type with an easily identifiable name. For support, you can type in your query in the space provided. We will call you as soon as possible, or you can give us a call on the number provided. You can browse through the About section to know more about the software and Astro-Vision company. The logout option is available in the menu. Please note that when you log in to another device, you will be logged out of your other devices. Let us first get to know Life Sign, which gives the full horoscope with remedies. This software generates a detailed horoscope once the name, gender, date, time, and place of birth of the person is entered. You can select the report type too. The options here are based on your active subscription plan. Click on Generate Report. The report is now available to you. You can download the report in PDF format. You can add your remarks for your future reference. The chapters available in your report will depend on your subscription plan. Next, let us understand the year guide. As the name suggests, the year guide gives you your yearly prediction. Through this software, you can make reports for the duration from 1 year to 10 years. After examining the planetary positions at the birth time of the individual, and the planetary positions after 365 days or 1 year, the Panchavargiya predictions of Munta, Munteshwaran, Varshadiban, Janma Lagna, Grahasthiti are examined and a detailed report is prepared. As per the Tajika process, the combined astrological rating in percentage format for the year is also given. The gem finder suggests gemstones for the individual. In the Vedic gem report, details about the gemstone suited to that individual, its weight, the metal to enclose it, the finger to wear it, the day, the time, the duration during which to wear the gemstone are given. Additionally, in the featured gem section, suggestions for stella, month, numerology, sun sign, and star are given. The selection of each of these options generates the corresponding options in the next field. Digital numerology software gives a detailed numerology report as per the Greek Chaldean method. The numerological analysis report and remedies for the individual are provided based on their birth date and name. Additionally, the software provides the best days for various objectives, numerology-based forecasts, information on compatibility with child's name, and also the ability to modify an existing name. Name Finder is a tool designed to find beautiful and meaningful names for babies. It's an easy-to-use tool with lots of name suggestions, each with its special meaning. You can choose names based on your preferences, such as religion, name combinations, numerology, or astrological guidelines of Rashi and star. You can select all these options together to get refined suggestions too. Select a name from this thoughtful collection, ensuring a meaningful choice for your little one. Next, we will see Astro-Vision's marriage compatibility software Soulmate. The customer detail and partner detail can be entered in the data form. Once the birth details of the partner is entered, the option to choose summary and detailed reports are available. The reports are prepared based on your preference set in the product settings. You can see the matching recommendation at the end of the report. Star Clock helps an astrologer or student complete numerous important astrological calculations easily. Specific location during a 150-year period, beginning in 1901 and ending in 2050. Depending on the preference, an astrologer or student can choose to view a combination of content ranging from various astrological calculations. This will support a student's education and an astrologer's interpretation. Astro Tools facilitates the execution of several types of prashna, such as Tatkala, Tambula, and Ashtamangala prashna, among others. It saves time and provides multitude of precise and efficient astrological calculations. Additionally, different muhurtas are available for different occasions based on the location of the event. The Include Birth Details option allows us to get the most auspicious muhurta for a specific individual. Furthermore, we may determine the transit period of a planet from one Rashi to another Rashi using various ayanamsha at a specific location with the help of Transit Finder. Our Narika converter can assist you in converting your birth time from Gati, Vigati or Narika Vinarika format to standard time. Panchapakshi software gets you a detailed report on the influences of the 5 elements on the life of a person based on the Tamil text Panchapakshi Prashna Shastra. The reports are prepared based on the moon and have been arranged for you to easily understand the favorable and unfavorable periods of a person based on Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha during different weeks. And the influence of the five birds on the person has been spelled out in point basis. The data entry form for Year Guide, Gem Finder, and Panchapakshi are same as life sign.